I've just finished my show on Riverside Radio, and I was a little bit late today because I sort of like slept on the bus. And normally if I do doze off, I sort of wake up about 3 stops before I have to get off. But this time it was about 2 or 3 stops after my stop. But luckily I got off, crossed over, and I managed to get to the studio not in time, but it was about 5:20, so I was a bit unsettled, but I continued as we do. But basically, I've noticed that when I've been walking to the studio, and as you can see, it's still quite dark, and it's now just gone 7 a.m, I can see a shadow, my shadow, but another shadow, and I sort of look behind, and there's no one there. It's my shadow, and I've noticed it time and time again. And then the other day, as I was coming towards the studio again, I saw 2 shadows, my shadow and another shadow, but I looked behind me and it was just me. And I'm trying to figure out how come I've got 2 shadows, but I've walked out of the studios today looking for my other shadow and there's no shadow there. But have you been in a situation like that whereby you've been walking and you've noticed your shadow but also another shadow? You look behind you and there's no one there, but it just happens to be your shadow. Don't forget to comment on my page, welcome Rosalind Roberts, to like and even share. Don't forget to press the notification button so that all the videos that I do come running up to you. So basically, I'm trying to figure out how come I have 2 shadows. So basically, I've looked it up, and it basically says that if there's like 2 different sources of light or something like that, it can create 2 shadows. It can create 2 shadows, but if there isn't, then there will only be 1 shadow. So I guess that makes sense because there is quite a bit of lighting around here, so that does make sense. It did actually concern me, to be honest. It did. And I mean, I don't know if you've been in a situation sometimes when you're walking, it's a little bit dark and you can see something ahead of you, and it actually looks I better slow down in speech, sorry. It actually looks like there's someone standing at the end of the road, and you're a little bit concerned. It's like, okay, yeah, what do I do? And then the nearer you get to where you're going, you notice that it's a tree or a lamp. Maybe that's happened to you, but I do look forward to hearing your comments. Take care, speak to you soon. Bye bye.